Kane? Kane, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, it's all my fault. You never would have jumped overboard if I hadn't trapped you on Dorian's yacht. If anything ever happened to you, I will never forgive myself. Kane!
Aunt, can I ever get away from you?
Oh, you're alive. Oh, thank God you're alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, a toast.
Shh. Very important toast.
Okay.
Max, you got the floor.
All right. A glass of Serenity Springs pure mineral water.
Save the commercial. Just speak what's on your heart.
All right. What's on my heart? To Marty.
To
Marty.
Oh, wait. Hey, I'm not finished here. Excuse me. Hold that drink. It was your strength that kept you going through the trial. It was your courage that helped you go into Todd's room and get that confession. And it was your brains that got you to tape the confession.
I think what he's trying to say is you did a good job, kiddo.
What I'm saying is you did a great job.
Amen, amen, amen. Oh, those guys are going to prison. Sounds like justice to me.
Hey, and it's just the beginning, because I want you all back here for another celebration when Luna and I get married.
Woo!
And I expect to see Marty and Sway dancing at the wedding.
You and me both. What do you say, Ms. Saybrook?
I'd say it's a definite possibility. As soon as I hear those three magic words, guilty, guilty, guilty.
Help.
Oh, what's wrong?
I think I'm killing a philodendron.
Well, then, we'll give it a decent burial. Now that Todd and Powell confess, listen, you're going to have all this time on your hands to do other things.
I hope so. Oh, speaking of which, why hasn't Hank called? I mean, if Powell went to the police last night to tell his story,
No,
we
honey,
should have
listen to me. Listen to me. This is out of your hands now. Marty's vindicated. The three boys that raped her, they're going to be punished. Okay? Now, let's see what we can do to resurrect this philodendron.
Shit. Good luck.
Who's there?
You. I know you, don't I?
Hey, Elmer. It's Powell. Powell, Lord.
Yeah. Well, school's out. What are you doing here, boy?
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Since you're such an expert gardener, why don't you show me how it's done?
No. I wouldn't dream of it. You're the one with the green thumb.
Oh, yeah?
And the brown cheek.
There's nothing I hate worse than a critic. Either you get your fingernails dirty, or you keep your comments to yourself.
All right, you're right. This is just like everything else.
That's right.
We're in this together.
Oh.
Yeah. The first thing we have to do, we have to get the dirt off the paper, back in the pot.
Why? It looks so good there.
No. Just listen to me. First of all, you don't stuff it in too hard. No. You just cover some of the roots, pat it down.
Let me have this. Look at this. It's from Powell Lord to me.
No postmark.
What's in here that he didn't or couldn't tell me last night?
I'm just here to collect a few things.
Whose things?
Mine. I'm not coming back to school this semester.
And you drop out, huh?
No, yeah, I guess that's what I am.
That's a waste. Me, they give me chores to do around here, and they let me live in the basement. Mind you, don't take anything that's not yours.
I won't, I promise.
You know, otherwise, those other fellows will blame me. They're coming back here tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, I forgot. Registration. I was hoping for some peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet? In this place? Just a pack of mutts. You leave any of your stuff around, they'll steal it or burn it or eat it. Maybe all three.
Yeah, we'll let them. I don't care what they do to my stuff.
You don't care? I thought you were just saying that...
I don't have to explain myself to you, all right? You're not in charge of this house, Elmer.
Just like the rest of them, no respect. And Elmer will be there to pick up after you, and Elmer will do all the work, huh?
Hey, Elmer, I'm sorry. You're right. It is up to me to clean up my room. I wouldn't want to leave a mess behind.
Now, please, go.
No. Kane, you have to tell me what happened. I made that captain circle around the bay all night long searching for you. We even called the Coast Guard. Honey, how did you make it back to shore?
Well, see, I swam until my arms almost fell off, and then a fishing boat came and rescued me, okay?
And they gave you those lovely trousers. I never could resist a man in suspenders.
Look, the fun is over, Angela. Now, why don't you go back to the tabernacle and count a few suckers, okay? I'm gonna get some dry clothes on and stop Tina from getting to Bermuda.
Kane, honestly, you really think that you're going to keep her from going away with Cord?
If I can swim across Lantano Bay, if I can survive a night stranded on a yacht with a barracuda like you, I can do anything. Now, please, make yourself scarce. All right, suit yourself. Wait a minute.
Kane, don't be modest. We were married, remember?
I couldn't forget if I wanted to. You know, I also can't forget last night. Let's see, the engine on the yacht was stalled, and the captain said that the Coast Guard couldn't come to rescue us. So tell me, Angela, how did you end up sailing around the bay searching for me, huh? And how did you get to Landview before I did?
Hi, I'm Little Loves, and I see Carrie is wearing a love.
Well, you know, Angela, see, I don't think Mrs. Otis's yacht was stalled at all. As a matter of fact, I don't think there was a Mrs. Otis in the first place. It was just a setup, wasn't it, Angela?
Kane, whatever you might think of me, I cannot just snap my fingers and produce a yacht complete with captain and crew.
Oh, why not? You can make the lame walk, the blind see. Why not come up with a boat? All it takes is money.
But why would I do a thing like that?
What? To keep me from getting to Tina. Yeah, you want to snare me up in a little net and then have me on a half shell so that Tina can run off with Cord to Bermuda.
You have been in the water too long, darling. All these fish metaphors. Let me just help you dry off.
Cut it out, Angela. All right, now, your little plan didn't work. It will never work because Tina belongs with me and vice versa.
What about Cord?
You know, look, I don't have time to argue about this with you, all right? I don't have time to kick you out of here so you can go, stay, do whatever you want to do. But I am going to go stop Tina from making the biggest mistake of her life and mine.
Tina, running away will not help.
I am not running away, Max. I just need some time alone. And since Cord was nice enough to give me the little trip to Bermuda by myself, I'm going to take advantage of it.
Well, where does Kane fit into all this?
Who doesn't? Because I'm going alone. How many times do I have to tell you, Max? Kane and I, are finished.
You can say it all you want, but we both know.
Look, you have your own love life to worry about. Now, I came here today because I told you I would help you get Luna to pick a date. Now, I'm going to Bermuda, but...
Don't worry about it. While you're in Bermuda, I'm going to do a little gentle arm twisting, so by the time you get back, you'll just have to help Luna pick out her wedding dress.
What if the stars and the moon aren't right yet for her?
Well, then you were going to have to convince her that the only moon that counts is our honeymoon, and the only stars that mean anything are the stars she sees in my eyes.
Max. With a line like that, it's a wonder she can resist you.
He would have, too, if Swade and Hank hadn't come into the room.
It's amazing to me that you got out of there without really getting hurt.
It's not so amazing to me, Andrew. When your life's in danger, you find yourself doing things you never thought you'd do. I know.
Well, I wouldn't underestimate Todd. He's in bad shape, but he's still plenty tough.
And, of course, he blames us for everything that's happened to him.
Yeah, that scar on his face is going to be there forever.
Because of me. I can close my eyes right now and I can still see him in that alley, big as life, coming right at.
Luna, it wasn't your fault.
I put that scar on him, didn't I? Sure did.
But remember, if you hadn't hit Todd in that alley, he would have raped me again. He might have killed us both.
I know that, honey, but still.
Luna, listen to me. You put a mark on Todd so the world will never mistake what kind of monster he is. And they're going to send him away for years and years so he can't hurt another woman. Because we stood up to him. We did the right thing, Luna.
So what does Powell have to say?
It's a full confession.
Why does he have to confess? If he confessed to you last night, why does he have to put it in a letter?
It's stranger than that, Bo. It's like it's addressed to me, but he's speaking to like everyone involved. Just listen to this. I wish there was something I could say, some words to express how sorry I am for what I did to Marty, for what we did to her. I only hope that someday people will find it in their hearts to understand and forgive. Maybe this is a copy of a confession that he's given to the police, or maybe I misunderstood, and I was supposed to take it to the police for him, or...
Well, then why didn't he just give it to you while he was here? Why did he have to leave it outside in a mailbox overnight?
I don't know, but there's one way to find out. I'm going to give Hank a call.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
I'll get it. Now, that's what I call service. I beg your pardon. Nothing. Come on in, come on in. Nora was just going to call you. Honey!
Yeah.
Look who's here.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, where's Powell? What happened to him?
Well, that's why I stopped by to see you. Where is Powell?
Well, you got yourself quite a haul, boy. Be careful with that. You don't want to break nothing.
No problem. Everything that I thought was valuable turned out to be worthless anyway.
Huh?
Forget it. Here. Help yourself.
For me? What's the catch?
It's no catch. Just add it to your collection.
Hey, thanks. It's a lot. Hey, this is some choice stuff, boy. This is real choice. Are you sure you don't want any of this?
I'm sure. Where I'm going, I won't be needing anything.
How is Elizabeth Taylor fighting to keep Michael Jackson from committing suicide?
I want to know.
This fall on TV, will Murphy Brown get a new love interest?
You have to give me that recipe, Cassie.
Am I hearing things right here? Marty Saybrook collecting recipes? Well, it's my influence.
Oh, you wish. Don't worry, I'm not domesticated yet.
It's all that southern fried cooking, you know. It kind of woke up her taste buds.
Oh, Marty, don't let them tease you. A little domesticity isn't bad for anyone. Just take it from the rector's wife.
Anyways, who says women have to do all the domestic work? I say it should be shared by everyone.
Oh, really? When was the last time you cleaned a dish?
I licked my plate clean last night. It's very similar.
They're smiling. That's what I wanted to see.
Oh, don't you worry. There's going to be smiles all around from here on now that this nightmare's over with.
Yes, smiles down the aisle when Luna and Max get married. In fact, you ought to set the date, confirm the date with Andrew because he's a very busy man.
Yes. Well, we're going to leave you all to the wedding plans. This lady and I have some work to do.
We do? We do. We do. Thank you for the brunch, and thanks for everything. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, bye, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Watch the spread.
Okay, see you later. Oh, I'm staying.
Oh, you are? What?
What's the matter with the date that you and Max already set? I mean, November 14th. That's in my book.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a perfectly good date, but astrologically speaking, I think maybe there might be another date that might be a little bit better. That's what I was
But
thinking.
Luna, see, if November 14th has a date where all the stars and the moon and everything are aligned.
I know, honey, but I was thinking that, there's New Year's Eve. Because that's when Max turned Blair down when she asked him, to dance with her, and he danced with me instead. I like that date. And then I was thinking also about in late November, that's when he asked me, he said he loved me first, and I love that date. And then I was thinking maybe there might be
Stop, wait. Fun is fun, but Luna, what is going on?
The more I think about it, the more I am sure that Powell was ready to tell his story and face the consequences.
Okay, fine. Then what happened between our house and the police station?
I don't know. Maybe he got to the police station too late, and they couldn't report it to Hank's office until this morning.
No. I just spoke to them. Ever since we got Todd's confession last night on tape, the police have been looking to question Zach and Powell. So far, they found Zach.
But no Powell.
Wait a minute. There's just... Something's wrong here. I mean, he came to me. He made a full confession. He was truly repentant. He needed to go to the police.
Look, a lot of guilty people want to tell the truth, Nora. But when it comes to actually doing it...
Hank's probably right. No, Powell had a change of heart, and he skipped town. That's what he tried to do before. He chickened out.
You're not like the rest of them.
What?
You're quiet. You don't belong here.
No. I don't belong here. Do me a favor, would you, Elmer? When the truck gets here, could you pay them in full for sending these packages? And, here. Keep the change.
$100? It's a lot of change.
Live it up on me. And, Elmer, I've got to make a phone call. Then don't worry, I'll be out of your way for good.
You just take all the time you want, Sonny. You take all the time you want.
Yes, hello. I'd like to reverse the charges to Patricia Lord. 818-555-3629. My name's Powell Lord. Thank you. Hi, Mom. Yeah. Hey. I know, it's been a long time. I know. Wait, listen. I need to tell you something.
Since 1980, over 500,000 Americans who make clothing and home fashion.
When did you and Dad get back? Yeah, of course I got your cards. I just wasn't sure. Portofino was fabulous. That's great, Mom. But the thing is, I meant to write to you, but like I said, I was busy. No, nothing's the matter. It's just been boring summer, all things considered. Kevin, he's fine. But no, not as close as we used to be. But no, Mom, there's nothing wrong, really. I don't need anything. I haven't even cashed last month's check yet. I got everything I can possibly. No, Mom, I'm calling to. I wanted to warn you about something. You're gonna hear some things about me. No, please, Mom. No. I want you to know that everything they say is true. Everything, but no, it's not your fault or Dad's. It's my responsibility. Just me. No. Please. No, Mom. No, I gotta get going. No, I have to. No, Mom, please. I just wanted you to know, you and Dad, I love you.
No, you didn't see him and you didn't hear him. Powell was distraught. He was desperate to confess.
Yeah, to you. But then once he got it off his chest.
He promised me, Hank. He promised me that he would not go back on his word and skip town. That's him. That's him. Powell, is that you, Powell? I'm sorry. Just a minute. It's for you. It's the station manager of KLV, KVL. It's something about a newscaster who has got laryngitis.
Oh, God. I gotta take this. I'll pick up in the study.
Listen, maybe it's about time you admit you were wrong about...
He's a good kid, Hank.
He raped Marty Saybrook.
And so he needs to be punished. I understand that Powell is not like Todd and Zach. There's something missing in those two young men. You know, that a spark of decency. Powell has that. He's weak, but he's not bad. He's just a lonely rich kid who's just desperate to fit in, to be accepted. He's not a criminal, Hank. He wouldn't run.
Really? And why not? Come on, Nora, that's the boy's pattern. And he was on his way to California after the rape, and he was ready to jump on a plane to Utah the day after Todd attacked Marty and Luna in that alley.
He was scared. But now he's ready to face it.
Well, maybe he ought to go back to being scared, because when we catch him... Nora?
Oh, just find him, Hank. Just go and find him, and then call me the minute you do.
Nora, are you getting another one?
Will you just go and find him before the police do? Please do it. Please, I just want to speak to him, all right? First of all, I just want to speak to him. I mean, in spite of everything else that he's done, I want to help him.
Sorry. Something wrong?
No, I was just asking Hank to put some emphasis on that search for Powell.
And I will.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Listen, Bo, you take care of this lady.
Oh, come on, I'll see you at the door.
Hey, I know how to find the door. You just relax. Try to get yourself some rest. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, see you later, Hank.
Yeah.
What was he talking about?
Oh, we know Hank. He's so protective, even about his ex-wife.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's this philodendron that's on death's doorstep. Come on, we have to save it. Save it.
What's the big deal? A girl wants everything perfect on her wedding day.
So does the guy. We got a date. Why change it?
Max, what you need right here is you need an objective third party, somebody to sit down and help you make the best decision about the best date. And since I've been involved with more weddings than anybody here, including Reverend Carpenter, I nominate myself.
Well, honey, you're going to Bermuda.
Yeah, and when I get back, we'll just plunge right in to help plan your wedding. 'Cause after all, I don't have my own wedding to plan.
Glad you brought that up. Now, you're sure there's no chance that you and Kane might...
Kane who? Luna, look, you can pick the crystal and the china. Look, I gotta help you pick everything else because I want the wedding to be absolutely beautiful. It should be as beautiful as Andrew and Cassie's wedding. Tina, you never made it to our wedding, remember? You were a bridesmaid and you never showed up. Yeah. Couldn't make it that day, I remember.
Tina, I'm really sorry about this. I know you've been looking forward to Cassie's wedding for a long time, and so have I.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been thinking for weeks about sitting in that church, watching the most beautiful bridesmaid in the world walking down that aisle.
You're sweet, Kane.
You're sweet. You need to be locked in here for quite a while. It's a shame to let all this go to waste, huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we got those, smoked oysters.
Mm-hmm.
Doubled ham.
Yeah, I was thinking of a different kind of appetite. After all, man does not live by ham alone.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? Oh, right, no, right, yeah. It's all over between me and Kane.
Well, you're just a glutton for punishment, aren't you?
No, but you are. If you're going to throw yourself at Tina, she doesn't want you, Kane.
But Tina doesn't know what she wants because of your lies, Angela. Convincing her that we're having an affair.
Well, she didn't need much convincing, darling.
I am not your darling.
Just my husband.
Soon to be ex. Just like Cord is Tina's ex-husband. You know, my life was pretty damn good until he got that bang on his head. And it became the big secret in Tina's life.
Oh, and I suppose I'm to blame for that, too.
You know, you probably are, Angela. But I really don't care who's at fault, okay? I'm gonna go blow that secret wide open before Tina gets on that plane.
Kane, you can't do that. What if Cord can't take it?
Now, he can take it. Believe me. All right? He's gonna find out the truth. That Tina loves me and she doesn't love him. And then, when I explain to Tina how you've tried to break us up, she will forgive me. Now, stand out of my way.
No, I am not letting you go.
When allergies attack, how many blows does your nose go through?
Oh, man, 600, 6,000.
You want a number?
A billion.
Get a grip, okay, Angela? Now, look, I jumped off a boat to get away from you. I would swim through alligators and crocodiles to get to Tina. Now, what makes you think you can stop me now?
I just meant I am not letting you go like this. Honey, you still smell of fish.
Yeah, well, when Tina finds out what I have to say to her, she won't care what I smell like. Now, step aside, all right?
Listen, lover, I know that I may not be able to stop you from getting to your precious Tina, but I can stop you from making a complete fool of yourself. Now, honey, you have time to take a quick shower. Why, you need to get that fish smell out of your hair and off of your skin. I mean, you don't want to appear desperate, do you?
Yeah, why do you care what I smell like anyway?
Well, despite what you might think, I really do want you to be happy. Even if I can't have you.
I swear, if I live to be 100, I will never...
Stop loving me?
understand you. Well, I guess I should be at my best if I'm going to talk to Tina. Like, you know the way out, okay? So, goodbye, Angela. I thought you were leaving.
Kane.
Who are you on the phone with, hon?
Who? Rebecca, at the Tabernacle. I was just telling her that I was on my way there.
Uh-huh. You're certainly nothing if not thoughtful, aren't you?
What are you doing?
Well, it's simple. See, it occurs to me that I want Tina to know that I smell like fish. Then she'll realize what I'd go through to get to her, that I'd swim the Lantano Bay. That's how much I love her. And I'm going to tell Cord the truth about us.
Kane, you can't do that. What if Cord has a nervous breakdown? Tina will hate you for that.
She already hates me, thanks to you, okay? Now, I have nothing to lose, Angela. And I'm going to win. See, I'm going to win Tina back. And then I'll have you and I'll have Cord and the fish out of my hair. For good.
Hello, Cord. It's Angela. I don't want to alarm you, but there is something very important that you ought to know. No, we can't discuss it over the phone. No, I can't come there. Can you meet me at the Palace restaurant as soon as possible?
Do the stars say how sorry I am?
Max, honey, you've got nothing to apologize for.
Oh, yeah, I do. You feel I was turning the heat on to get you to finalize a date. My only excuse is I can't wait to marry you.
That is the best excuse ever. But we've got to do everything right. I mean, there's no shortcuts to happiness, and I want everything just to be so perfect.
Yeah, perfect. But, marriage is real. You know that, Luna. And in real life, nothing's perfect. So sometimes you just gotta plunge right in.
I know that, sugar. Sometimes that plunge can be fatal.
Yeah, okay, so our first marriage just didn't work out.
Mine was more than didn't work out.
But you were a kid.
Bobby ever swept me off my toes, rushed me across the state line, and had me get a quickie blood test and a cigar wrapper wedding ring and a justice of the peace who was deaf as a doorpost, and the witness there was guzzling cough syrup throughout the whole 2-minute ceremony.
Well, at least it was memorable.
Oh, it was memorable, all right. Should have known right from the beginning we were doomed.
Yeah, but we aren't. Destiny is on our side.
I know that, honey. That's why I want everything to be I want to have a big ceremony. I want to have all our family and our friends there. I want to have food and drink to die for. I want to have flowers everywhere. I want to have beautiful music.
You got it. A-string quartet, a country western band, orchids, roses. We're talking champagne. We're talking granola. Whatever you want. Just name the day. Believe me, I want this to be the wedding of your dreams.
Well, even if maybe the dream date's not November the 14th?
Look, you're not feeling secure now. I understand. You know, all these emotions are all stirred up because of this trial, and you're still dealing with your own rape, which, even though it happened a long time ago, and you have to deal with the moment when you hit Todd to keep him from hurting Marty. You don't get over all that just overnight.
But I am gonna get over it. I sure am. I'm not gonna let one thing ruin this perfect wedding on this perfect day. How about Valentine's Day?
6 months from now.
I'm just kidding.
Good.
Elmer?
Powell! Hey, Powell! Is that you?
Milton, I thought the place was empty.
Yeah, so did I. I came back to school a day early. I needed to upgrade my computer before the term starts.
I'm just here packing up my stuff.
Oh, you're transferring, huh? Hey, back to California. UCLA, Southern Cal?
No, farther. Hey, Milton, I need to pick up some stuff that I left in Kevin's room. Do you have a key?
You don't need one. It's open. I heard Kevin's not coming back to KAD this year, so I guess he'll be giving up his room. Affirmative?
I don't know.
Hey, Powell. You okay?
Yeah, I just need to take care of this last thing, then I'm gone. Take care of yourself, Milton.
If you like...
I'll get it, Kim.
Tina, thank God you're still here.
What do you think you're doing here, Mr. Rogan?
Court's here, right? Good, because I want to get this over with.
Get what over with? What is that smell?
It's fish. I'll explain that later,
great,
okay?
great. So I see you finally found your element. Why don't you just go back to your slimy little fish wife,
Look,
please?
she's not my slimy... She's not my wife, all right? She just thinks she is. Just like Cord still thinks he's your husband.
Would you keep your voice down,
no,
please?
not this time. Okay, Tina? Look, your family's been against us from the beginning. And they've even got the doctors to push me out of the picture to protect Cord from the truth about us.
Yeah, well, he needs to be protected about the truth right now until he is ready.
Well, he's ready, okay? And if he's not ready, I am ready for the both of us.
What are you talking about?
I'm here to help Cord get his memory back. And that means telling him the truth, Tina. The whole truth. Cord! Cord!
What a duet.
Say that again.
What a duet.
Oh, yeah.
You think you'll be ready to start working on our song again?
I forget how it goes.
Don't tease.
It still needs a lot of work.
Well, I'm willing to put in the time, unless you have other plans.
I don't. That's what's incredible. No trial to suffer through, no Todd lurking outside my door, or my reputation to worry about. I don't know, suddenly my life is
Normal?
normal. I never knew how much I could love that word. I can go back and finish school, can play around at the piano, and I can sit here next to you, this close.
You can sit even closer. You know, the rest of your life, the best part, is starting right now, Marty Saybrook. The nightmare's over.
Okay, honey, we're on a roll. Yeah, there's no more problems about the trial, no more worries about the State Bar Association. So, here's what we're going to do on the home front. You be in charge of planting and produce. That means you have to go to the greengrocer every Saturday. I'll take care of carpentry and cleanup. Nora?
I'm sorry. What?
Look, we're supposed to be talking about household chores right now, not Powell Lord III. Come on. He's not your client anymore.
I can't help it, Bo. He was so sincere. He was so sad.
Yeah, but not enough if he backed out on the promise that he made to you. Now, in spite of all his so-called sincerity, he's no different than Todd and Zach.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Everything I know about him tells me that he is different. Oh, come on, you saw his confession. Those aren't the words of a coward. He takes full responsibility for his part in the rape and the cover-up. Doesn't even blame Todd and Zach for forcing him to join in.
Yeah, but then when it comes down to going to the police and facing the music,
He was ready. He was willing. He wanted to do it for his own sake. That's where you and Hank are wrong. He has not run away. He has not skipped out of town.
Why can't the police find him?
It's Something or someone has kept him from turning himself in. Something's wrong. Something's really wrong.
Your turn, pal.
Yeah, this one we know Marty's got the hots for. Mr. Powell, Lord III. Come on, man.